Hello everyone, and welcome to Introduction to Physical Geology. This video will walk you through the course, and I will show you how to access some of the important components of the course. While this is a lecture, there are also a few lab activities included, which are fun, with one even requiring a mini field trip. I am the course facilitator, Kimberly Schulte, so let's get started and find out exactly why I think geology rocks. First, here on the homepage, you will see a picture of Hopi Point from the Grand Canyon. And the reason why I chose this picture is because the Grand Canyon is the first thing you think of when you think of geology. But it's also an important piece of Earth's history because the Grand Canyon acts like a history book of the Earth, and each layer of rock acts like a page in that book. We have learned so much through studying the rocks of the Grand Canyon that I wanted to include it. Plus, let's face it, it is a fantastic view. If you look below the pictures, you will see 4 icons: Start, Syllabus, Announcement, and the Ask a Question. The tools that I will be using in the course are on the left-hand side, and if I click on the settings, we will see which ones I have decided to keep and which ones I have decided not to use. If we go back to the home page and click on the announcement icon, you will see that there is already a couple of announcements. There is a welcome announcement set up to welcome students to the course. I also have an announcement with some tips to succeed in the course set up ready for them. We go back to the home page and we can click on the syllabus tab, and I've actually already opened the syllabus so I don't have to go through that. You will see that it's personalized and ready for geology. I have included 3 different suggested timelines, as well as pacing as far as which assessments to do when and what the midpoint would be based on the different times or schedule, whichever one they choose. I've given a 6-month, a 3-month, and a 6-week suggested timeline there. Okay, so let's go over here and click on the Start icon, and this is going to take us to all of our important pages to get started with. The orientation video is already set up. We've already looked at the syllabus, and so let's go ahead and do the Meet the Facilitator page, where you will be able to see a short biography of me, picture, and I have included some contact information here, which I will also be updating with a phone number very soon. If we go back to the home page and click on the Ask a Question icon, it will take us directly to where we can ask a question. If you have one that you would like to ask me or the course students, you can also access it by clicking on the Discussions tab, and it's up here at the top. I've also already set up an Introduce Yourself discussion thread where I have asked students to just give a little bit of information about them, share something fun, a picture, and so on. So I've put my favorite picture that I took of a Gigantosaurus, and I also have a just for fun thread right now. Geology is a great course for people to share information as far as vacations and things that they may have, trips and stuff that they may have gone on, to share some scenery and stuff like that. And sometimes people or students will actually have questions about some of the things they saw, so this is a really good place to share that. I've shared Turner Falls here, which is a unique waterfall in that most waterfalls are actually eroding down, and this one is actually building up because of the minerals in the water are actually increasing the height of the falls, although this is during summer, so there's very little water in the falls. If we go over to the assignment page, this is where you will see all the assignments are set up. And I have the quizzes are set up here, and the assessments are set up at the bottom. They are not the same things. The quizzes count for 10%, as you can see up here, while the performance assessments, if you look down, count for 90% of your total. And let's click on, oh, I don't know, let's do the geological implications performance assessment. And the directions can be found up here at the top. Make that a little bit bigger. And you can go through, read the directions there. There are two things to notice on this. First of all is the completed rubric, which I have went ahead and put the rubric on this one. I know that they're detached right now, but I wanted to go ahead and put one on there just for the purpose of completing the video. And these rubrics, when they are available to all of the students, will obviously show them all the details of exactly what they need to do to meet that assessment requirement. I've also included tips and hints, which you can access by clicking on the icon, which will take you to a different page, and it'll upload and give them some different, sometimes it's examples, like in this case I've given them an example of what a poster would look like, and sometimes it's just hints or tips on how to do things. Okay, let's see, so what else have we got? Okay, we can click on the modules tab, and it will take us to each one of the modules as we go through. Okay. Let's see what else. We need to discuss Blackboard. So students who've decided that they, don't feel comfortable with using emails or phone calls, we can meet and collaborate, which I have set up some summer office hours right now, and those will change in the fall once I know what my fall semester classes are going to be here. I'll have to modify this a little bit. And I have also set up a biography with my picture. So at this point, I think my course is pretty much set up already. I have already done the orientation video. It's ready to go. I have the facilitator page, I think, and I also have a student, so I think I'm pretty good to go at this point. I will be adding some additional discussions as we move forward, but for now I think this is good to go. So I think it covers everything. Thank you. Enjoy.